Um, this is going to be a very quick, straight to the point topic. It is called "We Are Here." Now, the reason why I want to actually come on the mic and talk about this real quick is I don't know. I mean, I was driving home last night, and I was listening to NF, and there was a song. I think it was NF. One of his old albums and stuff like that. I don't know the name of it, but it kind of dawned on me that in these times right now, not just COVID-19, just overall, do you recognize the gift, the opportunity that we have? Like, do you understand that we are still living? For the people that are healthy enough to do something, to um, function, just overall, just live. Like, do you understand the blessings that we have, and including myself? I mean, listen. I mean, I'm not perfect. I would definitely say that I take my life for granted every single day. Like, I really do. I don't think about the complexity of what life is all about. And if you like most of us, some of us don't really think about the in depth of life. And yesterday, it really did hit me. Not because of COVID-19, not because I'm dying, not because I got any health issues. By far, I'm the healthiest person that I know in my circle. I'm pretty sure there's other people that's healthy in my circle, but I can only speak for myself. But the the idea of, and I don't want to have this go into like a different topic and be all gloomy and sad and stuff like that, but I do want people to wake up and actually really take this to heart that we get this one time, and time is something that we don't control. Like, regardless if I'm talking to all the control freaks out there, listen, I'm a control freak too, but I recognize one thing that I cannot control, and that is time. Okay, time is but the essence. Everything that we do in the past is gone. We cannot duplicate it. We cannot get it back. It's gone. With that said, meaning that we get one life. Now, you kind of can see where I'm about to go at, and if not, I'm gonna say it one more time. We get one life, one chance to change the course of history. And I mean not just for your history, meaning your family, but the history of this world. We get this one time. I know I've been making rants and text, or not text messages. Sorry, I think I'm actually thinking about texting. But I make these rants, these videos, the podcast, all about what are we doing now? What are we doing now? What are we doing now? That's basically the whole type of premise of what I'm talking about. Yes, what are we doing now? I know a lot of people are scared, and I get it. Like, listen, scared is the emotion that I truly don't believe in. I'm sorry. Like, I can only speak for myself. I mean, fear is a false evidence appearing real. I don't operate on fear. I recognize it. I don't acknowledge it. Like, I'm sorry. Like, I don't care about fear. I don't care about that emotion of the unknown. It has nothing to do with me because I can't control it. There's a lot of things out of my wheelhouse and out of my control that I am not going to put energy into. So I'm not going to necessarily think about it because it don't apply to me. I'm going to focus on what's important. I'm going to focus on my health. I'm going to focus on my child. I'm going to focus on my relationship. I'm going to focus on my business. These are the things that I can control. Everything else I don't care about. Okay? Now, with that said, when I was driving yesterday in a car, like, it really hit me that we all take life for granted. Now, we in this kind of half-ass shutdown, not shutdown. To be honest, I stopped listening to the news. It's too much of negativity that I don't care too much about. But what really hit me is it took now, like, this whole entire event for people to start waking up in a sense of trying to do better. And what really amazed me is I saw a post by this woman that made a statement, and a very clear statement, that there's a lot of disease that goes around every year, every day, that kills thousands or even millions of people. But we didn't take time to even acknowledge that. We were so far up our asses that we didn't even take time to even realize that the same shit that happens every single year. Let me just say one thing. The flu. The flu comes around every year. Every fucking year. And it kills thousands of people. We don't freak out. Well, I know some people are like, well, there's a vaccine. Okay, well, it still kills people. It still kills thousands of people. And it comes every year. This is not like a one-time thing. It kills thousands of people. You can go on the CDC website and even see the numbers, and they do cross-reference to what I'm saying. Before I open my mouth, I make sure I do a thorough background check and research on whatever I'm about to say. I mean, there's still the AIDS pandemic that is still going on from the 80s. That there's a lot of people out there still don't practice safe sex. But nobody's talking about that. And again, I'm not here trying to bash what's going on now. I'm just talking about fear and what are we doing now, and we are here. That's what I want to actually shed the light on. We are here. Stop letting fear control you. Stop letting fear dictate your outcome. I mean, after all this is done and over, what the hell are you gonna do? Because the last time I checked, the flu is still in the effect, and it comes around every year, and it's gonna still kill thousands of people. Are you gonna still practice, social distancing and wear a face mask in your car and wear a face mask out and about and stuff like that when all this shit was happening way before COVID-19, but nobody cared two shits about? Nobody cared about getting anybody else affected or anybody else sick. People used to go to work being sick as hell, coughing with the flu, not even taking regards of their fellow man that they can get them sick and not thinking about their health. But now this happened and everybody's freaking out. Like, wake up, people. Think. Please think. Have original thought. Do your research. And again, I get the whole scare. I get it. Don't let the scare or the unknown really dictate where you want to go. Because at the end of the day, let's be honest, like, there's still going to be AIDS. There's still going to be pretty much the flu season. There's still going to be killing. There's still going to be more disease out there. Like, this is not a new thing. Meaning, I'm not talking about COVID-19. I'm talking about any type of virus, any type of pretty much disease. There will be always some type of disease. I'm just saying, please don't let the fear dictate who you are. And remember, you are here now. And what are you going to do with that time? God forbid something happened to you tomorrow. Something like, let's say that you walk downstairs and there's a probability that this might happen, that you might get hit by a car. The likelihood of you getting hit by the car is very high. People don't think about that. Or even more divine. What if you don't wake up tomorrow and today is the opportunity for you to do something remarkable? What are you going to do with that? Are you going to sit there and bitch and complain about every negative thing in the world and everything going wrong? Or are you going to utilize the time that you have now to do something great so that you will be remembered by? Are you going to spend time with your loved ones? However you want to spend time with your loved ones. I don't care if it's by Zoom, text message. I don't give a fuck what you do. But what are you going to do with that time? We all have choices. We can choose to live in fear or we can do something about it. I mean, I could keep going on and tell you what I do over and over again, but it's not about me. I mean, it was just crazy. Like last night, like driving home was the most relaxed that I was. I was about to pronounce that pretty much wrong. I was in a relaxed state of mind. And not because that I came to this higher power or it just dawned on me. No, like I realized that even in my worst times, I I might go into fear a little bit. But then I gotta smack myself out of it like, Tyler, what the hell you doing? Right? You can't control that. So why put energy into that? Put energy into something that's going to give you back something positive, a positive return. Don't put yourself or don't put your energy into something negative to get a negative return. It makes no sense. So I'm driving and it just hits me. I mean, and most of my topics come from music. You know, I can be listening to anything. It doesn't matter whether it's country music to hip hop, R&B, rap, whatever it is. There's some type of message that is in the music that I've been listening to the whole entire world that it ties in together that I would like to talk about. And last night was We Are Here. What are you doing with your time? I said this before. I said it on, I think, two of the podcasts. What are you doing now to solidify who you are? I can tell you again, thousands of things that I'm doing, but I want to know, what are you doing?